Okay, it's been 4 weeks since I last did a vlog. Let me explain. I set out to get back into rowing, and at the same time I was also going to be doing research for my dissertation, then go on to write it, and I was going to try and do these vlogs. I wanted to try and juggle these 3 things and fit them all into a week. It's probably fair to say I failed. But over the past month, intensity on everything increased. So something had to give. And I wasn't going to let that be my rowing, and I wasn't going to let that be my uni work. So I didn't upload anything. I did, however, film a lot of what went on in the past month. So I just compiled it all into one vlog, which will be this one. So, we need to go back like a month.
Let's start off in the lab. A lot of my DNA samples were still too poor quality to produce good data for my dissertation. Time was running out, but I would have to regenerate these amplified samples. Results. I needed decent results. When I placed my samples into this big imaging machine, it showed that they were still weak. The DNA quality was too poor, and I was going to have to throw them out. Except for this one. At rowing, I was starting to make decent improvements. I subbed into the second 8 for a bit. I rowed at night. You probably can't see anything, but neither could I. I was eating a lot of pasta. I got some pretty mean blisters. I did my first session of dynamic weights. They were horrible. More pasta was needed after that. My final DNA sample was ready to be sent off to Germany to be sequenced, and I could then hopefully start writing up. More pasta was eaten. The courier wouldn't take my DNA sample.
From Germany.
I was going to have to wait. I got short notice to row at Trent Head, but I couldn't make it because of my dissertation work. It was frustrating, but I reacted in the only way I know how. Ergs, weights, and more ergs. And more pasta. Newcastle raced Northumbria in a varsity rowing match. This is Will and Robbie. They commentated.
Yeah, we do. We've got it all here. We've got a lot of fans.
The cheerleaders.
It's a bit of a one-sided fan affair.
Well, we won. I rowed in the third 8. They weren't camera shy.
Russell or Burns, 3 seats, studying chemical engineering.
I finally got to writing my dissertation. These were highly caffeinated, high-stress times. Diet went out the window, and sometimes the stress got to us. But in the end, I produced a piece of work I was proud of. I turned 21, and I celebrated in great style with family and friends. Thanks to all of you for one of the best nights I've ever had. My friends from Chester came up and brought a drone with them. We managed to take a quick tour of Newcastle from the skies.
You're just chilling, weren't you?
How late do you want to go? Too soon after a party weekend, I had my next erg test, a 2K. I'll talk more about it next time. I picked up an injury as a tendon in my wrist became inflamed. And I had to wear this piece of junk. I was going to miss another race. I got a lift down to London with the rowing lads going to race. Newcastle to London is 6 hours. I think the journey got to us. Whilst in London, I got to see my little brother. This was my first non-rowing related venture to London, so we got to see most of the sights. London is a great city. It's so culturally different to Newcastle, I actually felt like I was on holiday. After that week, I was done for the semester and given a much needed break. After a term moving so fast, it was nice to take some time off, free of commitments, and to enjoy some spontaneity.
This semester was, in terms of workload, the busiest, most stressful period of my life so far. But what I did get out of it was this. I got my fitness back, and I got some cool videos. And about the vlogs, I didn't know whether I was going to carry on doing them past this point, but I will, because 4's not that many. There will be another vlog from back home, from Chester, and I'm just going to take it from there. As soon as I get back up to Newcastle, I'll just be rowing and revising, but it won't be that intense. I won't have that much uni work on. So hopefully, I'll be able to upload vlogs more consistently. Hopefully. And then, as soon as work starts getting a bit more intense, there might be another one with gap.
What's the situation they have? It's fan affair.
Well, stop looking at me, look at the camera.
A bit of a one-sided fan affair at the moment. Cheerleading led by Alex Slater.
Yeah.
No.
I've never seen any of them in my entire life. We got the front now.
I don't know what to say.
Hey, what did he say?